Okay, sorry about that. Should be back online. For some reason, my internet decided to crap out on us again. Not taking any more chances with that for today. Yeah, let me get my thoughts together and we'll get back to the ration. And yes, I'm back to my phone, so all the bells and whistles that would have come with the stream are gone for the day. So if you missed the beginning and if you're just joining, we're taking a look into Denmark meta ration, and stuff we got so far inside is chicken yellow curry rice, some fajita spice chicken jerky, orange flavored cake, whole rye bread, and 2 jams, strawberry and apricot. Also far made by Orifo. I think it's Scandinavian company, but they also provide Russian components for different countries. On top of the jams, we get some farmhouse pate and hazelnut spread with chocolate flavor. So basically we got Orifo branded Nutella. Nice. Cereal bar, apple cinnamon flavor. And we got another pate, Brussels pate this time. We got some chocolate bar, which are sadly seen better days. But hey, chocolate is chocolate. Got some cashew nuts, roasted and salted. Nice. We got 2 fish pouches. There's tuna flakes in water and mackerel in tomato sauce. Nice, I must say. It's some variety. A pretty nondescript pouch, which is fruit pocket, apple and peach, 2 fruit mixed together. It's funny how they got rid of the civilian wrapper on the pouch. Protein bar, caramel flavor. Got some spicy sauce. Okay. There's muesli with raspberries, again Orifo. Got 2 bags that we'll take a look in a moment. There's some whole grain biscuits, good of kicks. Got some beef soup, cocoa flavored beverage powder. It's not cocoa, it's just cocoa flavored. It's curious. And we got some fullkornsbrot or pain complete, which is a whole wheat bread. Okay, so we get 2 kinds of bread, rye and whole wheat. Got lots of stuff to put on the bread. Got 1 ready-made meal, which is chicken, yellow chicken curry. And we got some muesli. Okay, that works for now. Let's check the contents of the 2 bags. So bag number 1, tied with stretch band. There's a couple of baggies inside. And also get the Ziploc bag for later to stash leftovers, to take them with you, not with any trash. We got raisins. Can you focus here? Thank you. We got some fruit minis, blackcurrant. So I guess it would be like dried fruit beets. And we got 2 bags of isotonic drink, or just drink, peach flavor and raspberry flavor. Nice. We're getting variety. And the second bag is, I guess, sort of accessories packet. Put it like that so I don't miss anything. We got 3 pieces of chewing gum, sugar-free sweetness, extra mint, all of them. Got 2 spoons. We got a toothbrush. From my understanding, the paste, if it's not provided, will be already in the bristles. Okay, we got 3 moist towelettes or antibacterial wipes. Colombian freeze-dried coffee. We got 3 packs of Colombian freeze-dried coffee. 2 black teas, which we already had in the German ration, if you remember. 2 packs of sugar. 3 packs of salt and 3 packets of pepper. And 3 toothpicks. Quite a lot of variety, I must say. Put that aside for now. And as you can see, we got, well, 1 hot dish. Muesli can be made hot or cold. We got breads with stuff to put on the breads. And got quite a bit of snacks. We got cake, we got biscuits, raisins, fruit minis, cashew nuts, we got jerky. So maybe instead of overloading my tray, I'll try to sort of split it into meals, like, you know, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And we go from there. First though, I'm going to dump, because I know if the ration heater is not provided or if it was just taken out of this particular box. So I'm going to put my chicken yellow curry rice in a pot with boiling water and let it go for like 10 minutes to, you know, heat through properly. So I'm going to do that and then I'm back with you. Bear with me. Hi sis, fancy seeing you here. What are you doing being up so early? Okay, let me put that away. Put things a little bit in order because, as you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff in here. And I guess we get 2 spoons because there's muesli and chicken curry. I won't be using this. I will resort to my travel utensils because, you know, they're nice and they're usable. Okay, so let's get a tray. Hello, Emmy. Are you feeling better? Because I've heard you had quite a party last night. Okay, so tray. I say breakfast. I'm going to try a bit of the muesli. Obviously not the whole packet because it's way too much for me. If I'm going to try everything else. This is clear instructions. They need to add 100 ml of water. And just stir, close, wait for 5 minutes. You can see how it looks for now. So this is oats, fruit bits, dried fruits, milk powder, cereal flakes, wheat, oat, rice, skimmed milk, and then apples and freeze-dried raspberries, raspberries powder, caramelized sunflower seeds. Nice combo. As I said, I'm not going to eat it all, and I'm not going to finish it all, so I'm not going to make a full portion, just put a bit in a bowl and mix that with water. And the pouch comes with Ziploc, so you can for me this will keep it fresh for later, and it helps reconstitute the muesli properly after you add your water. Some hot water, not too much. Give it a stir. You could also add cold water depending on how you prefer your muesli. You could add less water or more, depending if you want it more soupy or more thick. And let's say for breakfast I'm going to have some coffee. So freeze-dried Colombian coffee. It's oat, wheat and rye, not just oats in this muesli mix. And I saw some sugar in here, so I'm going to make it plenty sweet with some sugar. It's close enough to put sugar. And more water. Let's give it a stir. Smells not too bad, but am I impressed? Not impressed yet. Maybe it will taste better than it smells. The running joke is that I don't drink coffee, but I know which coffee I prefer. So, okay, so we get muesli, and let's say we'll try breads with this wheat stuff on it. We got one bread. What's my other bread? Oh yeah. So we got whole rye bread. It will probably go better with pates or fish, but I want to try it with some jam as well. Okay, so what we got here is 2 thin slices of whole rye bread. Smells funky. I kind of like, you know, rye bread smell, but it's also some extra smell to it. Bit different from the rye in German or Estonian ration had. A bit more acidic actually. Funny. Really, really funny. Tastes good though, not obtrusive at all. Yeah, it's going to be nice. A bit dry actually, I think, but whatever. And Flakes bread, so whole wheat bread. Best before my 2023. So yeah, we were right. The ration is mighty fresh. It's made by Beverage company, which also provides other bread items to, for example, American rations. So, okay, so that's the oxygen absorber, do not eat packet. That's the other bread. Dense inside. Smells a bit similar to the American snack bread, but a bit nicer. Got extra notes to it. Same dense, bit clogging you bread, but not too bad. I would try speaking Danish, but you know, with labels in all the languages. Like, let me find the cake. Like, cake got names in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 languages. I'm not going to try which one is Danish, so I'm going to stick to, you know, the one I know, orange flavored cake. Okay, so I said jams. We get apricot and strawberry. Abricos marmelade? No, that's wrong accent, I believe. That's why I'm not attempting it. And jordbär marmelade. Marmelade, whichever. Yeah. Okay, so and you can see the pouches got this nice opening, so we have tear it open. I get just a little corner to squeeze the jam from. Ooh, it's nice. It's very liquidy, but it's got nice golden color, which you can't see on the yellow spoon. I never had apricot jam before. As fruit, I think I prefer strawberries. I can say it tastes vaguely apricot-y. It's very sweet though, so it kind of like the sugar blocks out the taste for me, the flavor for me. So we'll try it on the bread soon. Maybe that will be better. But we got 2 breads, and both of them are whole grain. So I think they're trying to get us to eat healthy. Can I show you the color? Yeah, the color is quite clear. There's no extra colorings added in it. Again, sweet, but it actually tastes like strawberry. It's not like fake strawberry stuff. But yeah, nice one. Nice one. Very, very nice one. Let's try some of the bread. Just a teeny tiny bites because with how much fruit there is in this 24-hour ration, I don't want to get too full too early. You can see nice, nice color, not too radioactive. Very sweet, but nice, and also bread is not as clogging as the wheat snack bread in Mackerel. Might be because it's whole wheat, but yeah, it's nicer. I like it. I quite like it actually, you know. Yeah, the jams could have been dialed down on sweetness for me. Way too sweet, way too sweet, but nice. But I guess you can also add them to your porridge, your muesli, for extra flavor if you like that. So the coffee is quite deeply burnt, if that's how you call it. It's not unpleasant. Yeah, I will need to wait till it's a bit colder, a bit cooler, till I'll make my opinion on that one. I don't hate it though, so props for that. And hazelnut spread with chocolate flavor, which is like a long way to say Nutella. Hazelnut crema met chocosmag, I guess. Squeeze before opening. Right, I will squeeze you all you want. 20-gram package. And with French sounding fancy like pâté à tartiner au gros chocolat. Where it was made actually. Storage conditions. Lot number. Nope, it doesn't say. Now, produced in the Netherlands for Denmark. It's curious. Oh, now I can't open the packets. Yeah, when you can't use a knife. Nutella, nothing, you know, nothing fancy here, but I think you can actually pick up on both chocolate and nuts, which is good, which is really, really good, you know. It's a bit runny, but I guess it's because it's warm in my room and all because I didn't eat it properly. I mean, I would say Nutella because it's how we say it in Polish, but I can say Nutella because there's nuts in it, so. No cheese in this one. We'll have cheese another time. In the French one, possibly next week. We'll see about that. Yeah. Now I kind of don't want to try the sweet stuff on the rye bread because it most probably won't work at all. So I will leave that aside. But let's have a look at the whole grain biscuits. Gorovki skarka keksit. Just to see, because this soft sweet spread should work for the biscuits as well, no? Not only French, Australia, which I have on the go, coming to me from France, got cheese as well. And there might be some cheese in my super rare ration that I finally got hold of the seller. Gave him the money yesterday. He should provide me with the tracking number today, and I'm so happy I managed to get it. Actually, thanks to the buy me a tea money, which covered the shipping and part of the ration. But I will not tell you yet what it is. I will show you when it arrives because it's fucking glorious. Yeah. Okay. So, whole grain biscuits. It's hard. It's dry, but it smells lovely. They taste healthy. I don't know if I like my cookies or my biscuits tasting healthy, but now I kind of wish I made the tea because they would be perfect for dunking. They would soak up the tea beautifully. Not a fan of dunking my biscuits in a coffee, though that would work too. But let's try some chocolate spread on it. Cheers. Nicer this way. But I definitely could use some liquid. It's not the kind of dry that makes your mouth go dry, but like crunchy, dry that just wants something to combat that. So goes surprisingly well with coffee. Like having some liquid added kind of draws out more sweetness from the biscuits, so they're not as healthy. Yeah, points for that. And because Amy said it's a good idea, I'm going to try some apricot jam on the rye bread. Not fully convinced, but you only live once, you gotta try most of the stuff at least once. Yeah, okay, you're right. The bread is so distinct, it kind of tones down the sweetness of the jams. It kind of fucking works. Like, surprise working combo. Like, yum, yum. I would eat more this way, but got other stuff to try the bread, and I don't want to get too full before we get to the main. So also, the coffee is starting to grow on me. So it's been longer than 5 minutes. As you can see, I added a bit too much water, so my porridge or my muesli is very liquidy. I would probably add much less to the rest of the pack, but that works too. Very nice. The fruit bits has a little bits of flavor. It's not too sweet. My guess is because I added too much water, so the milk bit in it got too dissolved. But let's add some strawberry jam to that. For extra flavor, extra sweetness, because why not? Happy food. Happy food. Yum. Much yum, I would say even. Okay, that works. Let me get the sweet stuff aside if I can figure out what I got where here. Because obviously there's still some of the jams and the spread left for later. And I don't want to make a mess of my desk. Let's put the bowl aside. I don't think we have anything else for the biscuits, to try with biscuits, so I'll put those aside as well, just, you know, do a little cleanup of my tray. Yeah, but I like the biscuits. They taste healthy, but not bad healthy. Behave yourself. Let's clean the tray a bit. My only complaint is it says antibacterial wipe. There's something about them being moist towelettes of anything. They're just wipes, even though they're definitely moist. Nice and fresh. Oh, that's nice. Let's clean up the tray. Leftover jam and Nutella and stuff. Yeah. Nice clean. Nice cleanliness is nice. Okay, so we had fruit already, okay? Let's say it was breakfast. We'll save snacks for later. For now, let's say we make sort of lunch, which will be breads with the savory stuffs. Yes, we got mackerel in tomato sauce, we got tuna in water. We got some beef soup. There's even pasta in it actually. We got some chicken jerky, because why not? And I'm trying to find the pates. here. Brussels pate and farmhouse pate, or well, it's a Brussels pate and Herregertsposte. Okay, okay. They both pork based. Okay, what's the difference? Pork meat, pork liver. Okay, this one's got more fat to it. This one's got egg added. Okay, so fatty, eggy, fatty, eggy, fatty, egg. Let's just open them while we remember. So this is the one that got more pork fat added and spiced herbs. It should be smoother. Brussels pate. And there's the farmhouse pate. Oh, do you like pate, baby? Because I love it. The right kind, that's glorious. And this one's got more liver and they got egg in it as well. So you can see the difference in color. This one's more pink. But good pate is good. Let's mix the soup in a cup. No, I'm sorry, I'm not even attempting to try and read it. There's too many letters in it for me to read. And also because I believe the first line is in some sort of Netherlands or something language. I guess this would be the Scandinavian lines. It smells nice, nothing fancy, but you know, solid powdered soup. You can see it. There's a little bit of pasta, some dried veggies, and mostly powder. $75. Give it a mix. Oh, there's croutons in it as well, so we're getting fancy. Cheers. Oh. Oh my god. Okay, I will put aside to let the pasta get some water in. But it's good. Yeah, okay, I'm easy to read. You know, never pretended it's not that. Croutons, is that what you mean? Wild West chicken jerky, fajita spice. Chicken breast, marinated, smoked, cooked and seasoned. High protein snack. I don't know why Wild West in the Mackerel. Oh. I don't know if I enjoy the smell. It's a bit funky. Get some out. There's the oxygen absorber. Leave that side. It's red. It's weird red color. Also, I don't know how on board I'm with the idea of chicken jerky. I mean, usually it's made with beef, right? We had pork one in German Ration. I definitely had turkey, but chicken doesn't look bad. Okay. As far as jerkies go, this one's curious. Because the flavoring is mostly tomato. Kind of on the sweet side. Its chewiness is quite okay. And I think I kind of like it, actually. Yeah. I like this one better than the pork jerky from German Ration. And a little bit of trivia, it was made in the UK using chicken from UK, so the zeta must have something to do with it, so yeah, cool. It's nice. It's really, really nice. There's some weird splitting happening in the soup, so literally a cup of hot beef soup goodness. It's not too salty, it's not bland, it just got this perfect balance of really flavorful instant soup, so props for that. Well, that and the crouton, so okay, let's try the Brussels pate first. I'll try some on its own and then maybe on the bread, so it's very smooth. Wouldn't it be funny if it turned out it tastes better on the wheat bread than on the rye bread? Yeah, let's try some on the wheat first. It's baby food, no choke smooth, so it's there's not much flavor to it actually, that's the problem. It gets like texture element to your bread, but flavor wise it just disappears under all the whole graininess of the bread, so I don't know. It's too smooth actually, so yeah. Maybe the farmhouse one will do better. This one's coarser. I guess the extra smoothness in the first one comes from the pork fat in it. Okay, I will have a little bit of water before trying this one because it's possible my mouth is still full of the beefy goodness of the soup, and that's where all the flavor goes, but I'm just not impressed with the pates so far, which is sad because I usually like my pates. Okay, a little bit of mouthwash water, so farmhouse pate on the whole wheat bread. Yeah, still not impressed. Like there is some flavor, but it's not too strong. Even with the added liver, it's just kind of meh. Don't get me wrong, it's a solid pate. Pate. And you can eat it straight off the container. You can put it on your bread for a nice sandwich. And it adds some texture variety to your sandwich, to your breads. Nothing to write home about. I had better. I had worse as well. So, unobnoxious, unintrusive, unoffending pate. So, if you're not even if you're not a fan of that sort of spread, you should be able to eat it without too much problem. Okay, so pate and fish can be kind of divisive. So let's see how well they do. I like the minimal content list. It's just salt, fish, water, and salt, nothing else. Ingredients: tonfisk, want salt. Product of Thailand. Okay. Same with mackerel. Curious. Very. Production date is 2019. So this is a bit older, but made it into the rations because it's still not expired. Okay. They are packed all the way up to the brim, and I rather not have fish spilling out on me, but might happen regardless. Okay, so first we got tuna flakes in water. And because we're not wasting stuff, I will skip out the ones from the top on the bread. Waste not, want not. So yeah, as Arena said, cat food pouches. And the tuna definitely looks like that. I don't know if you can see it in the pouch, so I'll take it out. Very, very tiny flakes of tuna. Not impressed. I mean, I might have been spoiled by the Portuguese ration, which is actual pieces of tuna in oil, and that was, oh, it was so fucking good. So flakes just seem cheap to me. Okay, so some tuna on the rye bread. I mean, it's cheap tuna. It's not too dry, so it's kind of flaky. Um, yeah, I've definitely been spoiled. It's not bad, it just is. Um, it's a good source for your protein, I guess, but I'm not in love with the flavor. Um, Technically, we could add some spicy sauce, but I have no idea how I'm going to finish the tuna later, so that's why I'm not opening the packet. Let's hope the mackerel is better. And the mackerel is marked as being fished outside of European Union. The politeness, eh? I mean, look, someone put effort into making this. It's still food, it's still sustenance, and if I were hungry and if I were cold and I had to eat, I'd be grateful for that, okay? I'm not going to diss on food just because it's not to my... I mean, I can only judge things on how they work for my personal taste, okay? I know, maybe this would be like the best meal in someone's life, someone else's life. So, mackerel, whole fillet of it. I really like tomato sauce. I'd be tempted to warm this up. It would stink the whole place with boiled fish. But yeah, it could probably work nicely as a warm snack. But even as is, it's quite nice. Tomatoey, again, more on the sweet, gently sweet side, not too savory. Yeah, if I had that in the field, I would definitely be trading my tuna for mackerel. Um, yeah, I say it just as you wrote it. Yeah, I would trade my mackerel in tomato sauce for the tuna. Like giving away my tuna for another pack of mackerel because this is nice. This is meh. All in all, though, if this was lunch, yep, I would happily eat it. I would be fed. I would not leave, I would not leave leftovers. Kind of curious how the fish will go with the other bread, but we still got lots of stuff to try, and I don't want to get too full from eating this. I'll have another piece of jerky though because it's slowly becoming my favorite jerky. Okay, I will go and grab the curry bag from the pot, and then we'll see the rest of the stuff. Yeah, mayo and tuna, yes, definitely. They didn't include any in this. I know some American rations got mayo included. Possibly the tuna one as well. But yeah, no mayo for the Danish soldiers, so I will probably use it later. And straight from the pot of hot water, chicken yellow curry rice. As I said, there probably is some kind of flameless heater provided separately. I didn't get it, so I decided to, cook it properly. Which is a legit option for warming up your meal. Just put it in the pot of boiling water for like 5-10 minutes. Don't put it in the microwave because the pouches are lined with metal, so you don't want to cause problems. As you can see, the bag got 2 notches. You can tie it up here and down here, and it's straight from the bag. Again, I will be saving stuff for later, so opening it high up. Oh, okay, careful with that. Don't spill the sauce all over the desk. Smells like curry, not too strong a flavor, but okay, I will not be taking everything out because I will need to get it into something else. And anyway, this aside, and I guess with dinner we're going to have a drink. Can be peach or raspberry. So which one do we want to try? Peach or raspberry? Pick a pool. Peach. That's 1 vote for peach. Anyone else? Yeah, that's another same vote for peach. Anyone else asks? Because I'm not too hot on peach actually, but will do if that's what you choose. Okay. So it calls for 500 ml of water. So 2 bags give us a liter of drink already. We got 3 coffees, we got 2 teas, we got the soup, and then we also have the hot cocoa. So they do make sure you're hydrated properly. Just regular flavor, regular powder in it. Let's give it a stir with a straw. So, cheers. It's nice. It's quite sweet. Faintly peach flavored. But with cold water, nice and refreshing. So, yep, props for that. So, yeah, I've been stalling a bit. We got the Kling Ikari miris. So, yellow curry rice with chicken. Get some beans in it, which is a curious addition for curry, I guess. But chicken is nice, big chunks of meat. Yes, straw for my set. I got 2 straws. There's the bent one, and there's a chopstick, and there's another chopstick, and there's the straight one as well. It's a nice set. If you can get it, I do recommend. Coming back to chicken, it's nice chunks. It's not like processed, just part of meat cut and cooked in the stuff. It's still very tender and juicy, so props for that. Because it most probably is chicken breast. Yeah, I got my doubts about the curry. So flavor-wise, it starts nicely. Then the heat builds, but the wrong kind of heat, the kind that mostly burns your palate first. I mean, it might get me warm later, but it definitely burns my palate right now. The kind of stuff like you get in horseradish or vinegary sauces. The rice is sadly much overcooked. It's very starchy and mushy. On the plus side, it doesn't require much chewing, so if you're tired, you can just scuff it down without thinking, and you probably won't choke on it. Some of the starchiness, I guess, comes from the beans. They don't have much flavor, they're mostly there for texture. We already had curry before, like in some sort of American ration, possibly halal or the kosher one. Compared to that, this one is much nicer. I mean, it's hard to make, pouched rice meal without it being either dry or overcooked. Okay, I take the overcooked back. That was mostly from the beans. The rice is still separate. But yeah, but it's very, very starchy, and I mean that might be purpose to get you to follow it with a drink and hydrate you, but if you want description of what it tastes like, imagine you get some left of the curry, you get some left of the rice, you dunked it in one bowl, mixed and microwaved it. That's about what you get here. It's not bad. It's satisfying. The flavors are still there. And I guess they're Europeanized enough that they won't put people away. I'm just now realizing there's not too much of the curry smell to it, like the curry spice. So this is, I mean, guess that's on purpose, you know, to make it more palatable to more people. But if you didn't tell me it's curry, I probably wouldn't know. I would take it for some sort of, you know, weird Mexican rice with chicken and beans. So take that as you will. Again, that's not bad. It's just sort of weird and not what you'd expect seeing curry on the box. Yeah, but I will enjoy finishing it later because as a meal, it's nice and filling. I'll try adding some hot sauce, spicy sauce to it, sorry. Ingredients: herbs and spices, chili, vinegar, salt, garlic, water, and preservative. Short ingredient list. We'll see how it does, if it's vinegar heavy or not. Oh, it is. Okay. A little bit. And you could technically add that to your tuna or to your mackerel, actually. Oh, it would probably work beautifully with the mackerel, because as I said, the mackerel, the tomato sauce in mackerel is a bit sweet, so with extra heat, extra vinegar, oh, that would be glorious. It adds spiciness, it's a hotness, but again, it's the wrong kind of hotness. Just it's someone's idea of curry, but it's like someone heard about curry and then, you know, without reading recipe, made their own version. Yeah, arroz con pollo is definitely a good description for this. Especially if you give me the word for beans, because why beans in a curry? Red beans especially. That's like weight choice in my book. And yes, I'm turning the tray over because it's time for snacks. And hot cocoa if I got enough water left. Snack wise, so the stuff we had: breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then we got lots of snacks to keep us full between the meals. We got cereal bar, apple cinnamon flavor. We got protein bar, caramel. We got raisins and fruit minis blackcurrant. We get some orange flavored cake, and then the fruit pouch, like a kiddie fruit pouch. Oh, and we got salted cashews. Loads of, oh, and there's chocolate as well. Jeez Louise, that's a lot of snacking. First, hot cocoa, or rather cocoa flavored beverage powder. It's sweet whey powder, sugar, fat reduced cocoa powder, anti-caking agent, and stuff. So let's see how it goes. It goes for 200 ml of water. Let's see if I got enough. Should maybe work. It'll be a bit more concentrated than that, I guess. Technically, I could go and just get more water. Okay, let me go and see if there's any more left in the kettle. Okay, got more water, so let's try the cocoa flavored beverage powder. Not hot cocoa, it's cocoa flavored. Let's give it a stir. I will not drink it with a straw, I'm just mixing it with the straw. And I probably could have made do with less than 200 ml of water because it's very thin. Okay, I'm mixing it with a chopstick again. Cheers. Yeah, it tastes like cocoa. Not very milky cocoa, more on the cocoa side than milk chocolate cocoa. I think kids drink kinda cocoa, okay? Not bad, but I do as a hot drink. It's great, and you can add your coffee to it. Make yourself an army mocha. So there's that. Cashew nuts, roasted and salted, and the vacuum packed. Production date is February 2020, and vacuum packed sauce should be still nice and crunchy. Have you heard of hiss? It means is the air being sucked in and means the seal held, so it's always a good sign. Careful. Nicely roasted. Nice bit of trivia about cashews. In Polish they're called nerkowce, which you could translate as kidney nuts. I guess because of their shape. Nice, crunchy, super fresh. A light sweetness from the nut itself, and then just enough salt to make it actually salty snack. Chef's kiss. Still apple cinnamon flavored. Yep, familiar looking. Nothing new here. I will open the packs first and then have a little bite of everything. protein bar. Caramel flavor. It's sticky, it's bendy. Whoops. And it looks like it's got layers. That's curious actually, the layers part. Orange flavored cake. It's wrapped in paper because it's nice and moist. Nice bit of sponge cake. Get some chocolate bar. I mean, I'm pretty sure there are people who would happily lower protein bars. It's all broken, but you know, chocolate is chocolate. Let's get it all out. Thin and darkish. %72% dark chocolate. This is the good shit. Okay, and we're back into the land of healthy because we get some raisins. Yeah, happy Addy sound because chocolate is done good. It's very crumbly, but wow, the cocoa content after the cocoa flavored drink is awesome. And we got fruit minis. It's fruit, apple juice concentrate, apple puree, blackcurrant juice and blackcurrant puree, and then some stuff to make it into cubes actually. Okay, so it used to be cubes. Doesn't look very cubic now. It probably even wasn't cubes before. It's like little drops. Chewy. It's like tiny bits of very concentrated, very dense fruit jelly. But they pack so much flavor. I would make more sounds, but this stream will become indecent then. But this, yeah, I guess I will be on the lookout for stuff like that in the future. Because it's got like a perfect ratio of chewy to flavor. It's like, oh, good, awesome. Yeah, so the raisins, they look sad compared to the fruit minis. A bit dry, but quite sweet. I guess I just end up dunking them into the leftover muesli bag because this will be, once I get some water in them, they'll be perfect. Sweet touch to add it to the muesli. But this is glorious. Okay, I've already been moaning over the chocolate, so I'm not going back there. The caramel flavored protein bar. As I said, it's sticky. It's got some kind of layers. Layers. I don't know why. There's like some sort of Rice Krispies inside for texture. Caramel is taken like quite far. Like if you, it's like a dark caramel, almost coffee notes to it. It's nice. This would go down quite easily, and for extra portion of protein. Yep. It's not too sweet too, so that's a plus for something that's caramel flavored. The apple cinnamon syrup bar. You can see all the little crispy bits in it. I guess there's also raisins in it as well. The flavor is there, apple and cinnamon, alright. A little bit of crunch from the cereal. Not too sweet. And tastes quite natural, so I do like it. Yeah, but the fruit minis, oh! And I guess I'm going to use the spoon after all because fruit pocket, apple peach, apple and peach, well, peach and apricot seems like dominating flavors here. Okay, if I can open the bloody pouch. This is going to be tricky. Okay. Yeah, one more note on the curry. As I said before, it sort of burned my palate with the heat, with the spice. But there's no internal heating up, so yeah, cat spices get heat, but not the right kind. And if you mean the cat mag, it's what I got as a goodbye gift from one of the places I intend at. Because apparently I'm like a cat that goes her own ways. So yeah, that's why it comes in the sake pouch, so you don't look at it. Compared to some fruit mousses, this one was very liquidy. It's more like a very thick drink. Quite sweet actually. I mean, ingredients are apple, peach, sugar, and ascorbic acid, so the content list is minimal. Will do. I mean, it's a good way. It's an easy way to get your portion of fruit new. Yeah, it's not as slurpy because it's very liquid inside. Some of these mousses get much thicker. It's very liquidy. I could just, drink it almost. It's curious, actually. Yeah, but as I said, a portion of fruit, an easy way to get your vitamins into you. And barely any additives, so poison that. Okay, so what we got left here is this glorious orange flavored cake. Just nice moist sponge. Smells definitely citrusy. Oh, coffee, cocoa. So, yeah, hello, Lumi. All of the Russians got this sort of warnings on them because technically, if someone were working for the army and started selling them on the side, it would be breaking the law. But sometimes soldiers get um, got the rations, they don't eat them, they take them home. Sometimes they get decommissioned and then they get sold on the second-hand market. But geez, the cake and the cocoa is like match made in heaven. It's glorious. I tell you, it's glorious. The cashews and the chocolate are awesome. Yeah, I'm so food happy. I don't have words to speak. Give me a second to get my thoughts back together because beside little downs, I like the weird sort of nondescript curry. Compared to some of the other rations I had in the past, this one is good. I mean, can you say it's good if the main is so disappointing? Probably. Because there's so much variety. You got 2 jams, you get 2 spreads, you got 2 kinds of fish, you got 2 kinds of bread. You can mix and match. Technically, you can even dump your mackerel or your tuna into the rice and make it your own kind of meal out of that. You can mix cocoa with coffee, make yourself a mocha. You can add cashews to the curry for a little bit of crunch. So you get enough components that you don't have to eat the same thing over and over. It's also a plus. And the components do match together, can be used like that for mixing and matching, which is not always the case. So points for that. Obviously it kind of looks more healthy eating oriented than the American ones. I mean, with the whole grain breads, with the fruit bits, with the dark chocolate, with the whole grain biscuits. I think the British ones got whole grain biscuits in them as well. Yeah, some of them are too sweet, like the jams are mighty sweet for me. Yeah, but the chicken jerky, that's a good one. Might be my favorite so far. Oh, and Nutella. Which other country puts Nutella in its ration? I would probably take that back when we find another one. I think some of the Middle Europe, Central Europe countries put some sort of Nutella paste in them. We see that when we get there. But yeah, all in all, like 1 to 10, I would give this a solid 7, maybe 7.5 with different main. We got, as I said, we got huge variety of items. So we got chewing gum left, and then there's the toothbrush. As I said, I guess the paste is already in the bristles. I will not try it now because I will want to finish my drinks. But yeah, very, very, very positive experience for me. I'm happy I managed to get this one from the seller, and not too expensively actually. If you can get your hands on one, I do recommend it. It's a good experience. Thank you for joining me today. It's always more fun when there's people in the chats. I will see you next Sunday for another ration. I have not tried to finish ones yet. I don't have any on my hands and couldn't find one yet. I do have Swedish and Norwegian, like the reindeer stew one. Saving that for Christmas probably, because why not? I'll see you next week. If you want to help me choose a ration for next week, there should be some sort of link to a Google survey thingy under the video itself. It doesn't require you to have any account, register anything. It just points you to a map, and then you can, drop your vote. I have 2 nice rations on the go. If they arrive this week or next, I will show you what they are, because I'm so excited to having found them. Meantime, I'll probably be back also on Wednesday evening for some gaming, possibly more Zelda Breath of the Wild, or maybe I finally saw the 911 operator. We'll see about that. Yeah, but that's it for today. I already held you for way longer than I intended to. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your chats, and see you again another time. Bye. Adi out.